Apple may have just accidentally revealed one of its most unexpected products yet, AirPods with cameras. And this time, we're not talking about a blurry prototype photo or a vague reference buried inside a patent.
And now we have something much more interesting. An Apple made demonstration video showing how these AirPods could actually work. The video was discovered inside macOS Tahoe 26.7, giving us our clearest look yet at Apple's idea for camera-equipped AirPods. Before we get into exactly what they can do, if you want to keep up with the latest Apple leaks news and upcoming products, make sure you subscribe. So, what does Apple actually show? The demonstration shows a person wearing the AirPods while holding up a book. The system uses visual intelligence to understand what the person is looking at, and Siri can then use that information to help the user remember it. And that's the really interesting part. These cameras may not be about taking photos. They could give Apple Intelligence something AirPods have never had before. Visual context. Think about visual intelligence on the iPhone. You point your camera at something, your iPhone understands it, and you get information about what you're seeing. Now imagine doing that without taking your phone out. You're walking through a city and see an unfamiliar building. You could potentially just ask Siri, "What is that?" Your AirPods provide the visual context and Siri gives you the answer. The same idea could work with signs, products, plans, landmarks, menus, or other things around you. The camera is the input. The AI is the real feature, and this is where Apple's idea gets really interesting. Today, Siri mainly responds to what you say. But imagine Siri also understanding what you're looking at. Instead of explaining which building you're talking about, you could simply look at it and ask, "What is that?" Your surroundings provide the missing context. And AirPods have one major advantage over the iPhone. They're already in your ears. You don't have to pull out a screen to interact with visual AI. If Apple gets this right, the experience could feel almost invisible. Of course, there's one huge issue. Apple will have to solve privacy. Putting cameras inside something as small as AirPods immediately raises questions. If someone is standing next to you wearing camera earbuds, how would you know whether those cameras are being used? With an iPhone, it's obvious when someone is taking a photo. With tiny sensors in AirPods, it's a different situation. That's why I think Apple may position these cameras primarily as an AI input rather than as traditional photography cameras. The AirPods see something. Apple Intelligence understands it. Siri responds, but that's my interpretation. Apple has not confirmed hardware. The leaked demonstration doesn't show a huge camera sticking out. They look quite similar to the AirPods Pro design we already know. Previous software references led to speculation about sensors on both earbuds, but the exact configuration is still unconfirmed. There are also product identifiers to consider. The camera-equipped AirPods have been associated with B790 and B790. That could mean Apple is developing more than one version. When could they launch? This is where we need to be careful. Apple has not officially announced these AirPods, so there is no confirmed launch date. The demonstration video inside macOS Tahoe is strong evidence that the project is real, but it doesn't necessarily mean Apple is ready to sell them immediately. Some reports suggest a model could arrive as early as later this year, while other reporting points toward 2027, so the timing remains uncertain. And then there's the name. Could these simply become another generation of AirPods Pro or Ultra? That's not confirmed, but the name makes sense if Apple wants these to feel like something more than another upgrade. My take? Personally, I don't think the camera itself is the most important part. The bigger story is what Apple Intelligence could do with it. We're moving from AI that responds to commands to AI that understands conversations and potentially to the physical world around you. The camera gives Apple Intelligence another way to understand your surroundings. If Apple can make that experience fast and useful, this could become a genuinely interesting new way to interact with Siri. But Apple has one enormous challenge: making people comfortable with the idea that something they're wearing all day can see the world around them. What do you think? Would you actually buy Apple's camera-equipped AirPods? And more importantly, would you be comfortable wearing them around people? AirPods Pro or AirPods Ultra? Let me know your choice in the comments. And if you enjoyed this Apple leak breakdown, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.